Twitch as of right now.
Awesome.
Hello, everyone, and then welcome to the stream. Hopefully, y'all having a wonderful night tonight. I am with the podcast crew. We are the Madmen in the Basement.
No,
Today,
we're not.
I guess.
well, that's what we normally call ourselves, but
No,
our
we're
podcast is Old Games in the
We're
Basement.
the parents of the basement.
The hell with you. Now, this is going to be a little different than usual since we're doing our live podcast in front of you guys on Twitch.
Hello.
Main reason we're doing this. This is a little special. The Mario Brothers movie just came out, and we love that so much, I figured, let's do a live recording on Twitch since we haven't done that for a while.
It has been a minute.
Yeah.
Not since Shredder's Revenge.
Right? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I was gonna say Turtles.
Exactly.
Okay. The trailer for Ninja Turtles right before the Mario movie.
It looks nice.
I want to see this movie.
Yeah,
So do I.
It's amazing.
Mhm.
It has like that cool like CG cell shade that look like anime.
It kind of looks like a comic, yeah.
Yeah, and I love it. It looks amazing.
Alrighty. So,
Wait, Ross? Ah, shit! He's here too early.
too bad.
Oh well. So we're just about to start recording the Mario review.
Nice.
It's raw. Okay. Anyways. So, alright. Before we start this Mario recording and whatnot, I gotta read the most pretentious bullshit ever.
Oh no, don't
Bring
tell
it
me it's
on.
another webtoon.
No, bro.
Webtoons aren't pretentious.
Yes.
3 hours.
I'd be saying, hey, it's time to advertise a webtoon. Chris, give me some time to clock. No, this is related to the Mario movie.
Okay.
Can I borrow your glasses real quick? Thank you.
Oh, God. Where is everybody?
Dude, bro, what the fuck?
I know.
Your
I
eyes are terrible.
have terrible eyesight. I'm not even kidding.
And now to go with I have the trilby.
Hello, the lady.
I have the neck
lady.
beard. I have the glasses. I look pretentious as fuck, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I actually gotta hold my phone in a
I was
weird
going to say,
way,
I'm surprised you can even see with those on.
right?
I mean, you like seconds away to say, "Listen, here comes you."
Okay, so critics for the movie have just talked mad shit about the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Because
You know?
Chris Pratt's in it.
No. Honestly,
I think most of them probably have never even played a Mario game. Let's be real.
Oh, no. Okay, so
Maybe.
this was a critic on the New York Post, and the New York Post is usually good shit, right?
No.
So,
New York
Sometimes, I guess.
So this article by the New York Post, which is reviewing the movie, Super Mario Bros. Review, lousy Nintendo movie goes down the drain. Oh man.
Excuse
And
me,
they're
were
probably
they
like, yeah, that line was so clever.
were they maybe thinking back to the 1990
Oh no,
movie?
no, they're talking about this one. They're talking about this one.
It's just the way they say that.
Make sure that they actually seen the movie.
No, okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna this article, this review is 15 paragraphs long. I'm only gonna read the first one and the last one.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, of course my battery's dying. Whatever. Okay. Now, for people who can actually see this recording, I have my trilby on. I have my glasses on. I look like a
Grant's
neckbeard.
glasses specifically.
Yes. Oh my God, your eyesight is terrible.
It is.
Okay. Before a recent screening of the Super Mario Bros. Movie began, a fan sitting in front of me donned his red Mario cap and beamed with excitement. 10 minutes into the film, his hat came off and his enthusiasm came down because he realized that we were all, once again, actually watching Intellectual Property, the movie.
No shit.
For all its detailed worlds, like the Mushroom Kingdom and Jungle Kingdom, the Nintendo film is just another soulless ploy to sell us merchandise that doesn't bother to disguise its creativity-starved. Mostly the movie comes off like a video game we're unable to play. I'm sorry, have you ever seen a video game movie before?
Right?
Yeah, so that's all
Most
just
of them are very bad because they're directed by Google Poll.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just the first paragraph of this bullshit.
Right.
So
He already sounds like I want to go to his house. And,
I just
go
want to
their
say,
house.
I think I believe it was on Rotten Tomatoes, was like, it's got like a 50% fresh rating and like almost a 100% audience rating.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
take that as you will.
So
As far
okay.
as- well,
Wait. Let me read this
Go ahead.
last paragraph
Yes.
now. Because the next 13 paragraphs are all spoiling the movie and talking mad shit the whole fucking time. I read this entire thing twice just to make sure.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Does anyone do their jobs?
On their predictable quest, they team up with Donkey Kong, played by Seth Rogen. Drive, skipping a few bits. If you're looking for a clever spin on anything, stay home and make a barbecue pizza.
What?
Alright, first of
Wait,
all,
wait. Almost done. That was just one sentence.
Hold.
Even the starry voice cast is a letdown. Pratt, Taylor-Joy, Key, and Rogan sound blander than a telemarketer on Tuesday. Black at least shows a glimmer of his tenacious self, but even he isn't half as uproarious as he usually is. Toy and game films aren't an abomination by nature. Pokemon Detective Pikachu was a fun take, and the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie was a solid adventure flick. Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves out now is hugely enjoyable. But Super Mario, directed by Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelenic, is an ad to sell games and merch, nothing more. It's not as horrible as Ugly Dolls or Pixels or the Emoji Movie, but that's not the sort of compliment you can slap on a poster. In short, Super Mario Bros. Is dumb.
Wow.
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, okay, so first of all, I will die on the hill. Pixels is a great fucking movie.
Yes!
Haven't seen it, no judgment.
All in for Pixels.
I haven't seen it, but I'll put my hand in there.
I mean,
Yeah. We'll watch it later.
Adam Sandler is.
yeah,
okay.
they just
Adam
had because
Kevin James is the president.
Yeah, no, honestly, I can say full-heartedly, and also, the comments to that same article are all calling out, being like, bro, what did you expect? Did you just expect Super Mario Bros. To be like Shawshank Redemption?
Were you expecting Citizen fucking Kane?
Like,
out of by the same studio who made the fucking Minions?
yeah, no, like,
For fuck's sake.
homeboy, fucking... First of all, no one in their right mind thought Super Mario Bros. The movie was gonna be some deep motivational bullshit.
Right,
It was,
Exactly.
like, we all know it's gonna be predictable. It's like the equivalent of like a Disney movie.
Like, I want to go see it to see Jack Black beat Jack Black.
Which
playing
was
Bowser.
the best part, let's be real.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, it was.
Do you?
I do not.
But no.
That's probably the most metal thing I've heard in like
Jack
years.
Black.
Like-
Fucking come on.
Yeah, no. But no, so the reason why all the critics are shitting on the Mario Bros. Movie...
Because they have no souls.
Well, besides that. Actually, no, I fully believe the reason why is 'cause Nintendo didn't pay them. I
There is
fully
also-
believe
I
that
wouldn't
is the
be surprised.
reason.
I mean,
Probably.
there is that.
I mean, Miyamoto wants his money.
Everyone wants it. Everyone wants
Like,
it.
You want to deal with the plumber?
The plumber
Right.
needs the coin.
Well, I think
Yeah.
the problem is that film critics, when they go into the industry, they expect to see cinema. That's kind of what they judge things by. And a lot of these critics aren't gamers by nature. They don't enjoy the
Catch
game.
my
So
Exactly.
they haven't picked up on probably, like, literally, there's probably at least 20, 30, whatever Easter eggs in there just for other Nintendo games.
Oh, there's like 20 or 30 Easter eggs in one scene alone.
Sure. Yeah, it's like, because I've played a lot of the Mario games, I'm able to pick up on those. These guys, it probably has no, like, nostalgic value to
the
them.
critics-
so-
I wonder when some of them were born.
Yeah.
Like, the critics shitting on it are probably some of the same people who got pissed off about Rainbow Road being in there, not realizing that's an actual Mario thing.
Mm-hmm. That's in like every Mario Kart.
So,
Mm.
and,
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, I'm going to be that person. Be that person. Can I raise my hand? Can I raise my hand? Anyone?
No,
Can I raise my hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Raise the hand.
Yes, Q.
They're half right.
Yeah, they're half right.
All right.
The critics
Elaborate, please.
Let's try to get at least try to get like the good parts out the way. Then we throw it back.
Oh yeah.
I'm just
Fair
gonna
enough.
say there's some inconsistencies in a lot of the stuff that I've actually observed. That really just did kind of lead freaking Mario to like a few wrong pipes. But
Oh yeah.
we're gonna get to that in a moment.
Mm-hmm. No, like when we get to the spoiler
So-
territory of this and stuff, we can definitely
Yeah.
get into that.
So where everybody can say, yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
No, like I definitely have my gripes with the movie, but that's just because I like writing and shit, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
right.
oh hey, that's dumb. They could have written that better. But
Right.
then it's also like this movie is directed towards children.
Right.
Right.
and
Exactly.
So, there are two audiences they're directed this movie to. The first one is children.
Obviously.
The second one is stoners, and no one can tell
Are they
me.
stoners?
I know stoners. No one can tell me that little Lunala in the movie,
Yeah, yeah.
which,
Yep.
slight spoiler, but trust me, it's not really much spoiler, isn't meant for, like, the stoners who grew up with Mario.
Oh, sure.
Well, I think also the third
If anyone's
category is people that
available
just like
till
games.
tomorrow,
so.
I work till 7.
I like to point out, I couldn't hear either of you because you were both on one side just stalking. So, you
Why'd
first.
stop?
I was just saying third category would be gamers.
I mean, the
I'm
stoners
sorry,
and
the
gamers
shoulders
hang in
are
hand.
down.
Now, what were you saying, Ross?
I work till I gotta go in, but I'm off at 7 tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey
No.
Ross, when you're talking, you mind speaking up a little bit so you,
Push
Yeah.
yourself a little forward.
so that way your voice reaches into this.
Shoobity bap bap bibbity babbity bibbity suck my nuts.
That's good.
But yeah, no, honestly, like, the movie is fantastic. Even with the gripes I have, I would still give this a solid 8.5 out of 10.
That's
I
pretty
I
much
agree
what
with
would
that
give it
one.
to.
But let's save that for the last part.
This reminds me of someone brought up the point.
Yep.
What you got?
So if someone brought up the Silent Hill movie first
Yeah.
earlier on Facebook,
Sure.
I said I enjoyed the hell out of it. Great damn movie. Do I have my nitpicks? Yeah, I do. Why? I play Silent Hill. I enjoy Silent Hill. Heck, in some cases, I enjoy it much more than I do Resident Evil. Fight me.
I will take the first 2 Resident Evil Jovovich movies and the first Silent Hill movie and call it a day.
Yeah. So less we say about the second Silent Hill movie, the better.
Wait, there was a second one?
Exactly.
Yeah. Did you know there was a second Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Sir, I did not hand you this. How the hell? How high are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
All
sorry.
right, fellas, we get off subject.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, we badgered again.
We're badgering there.
And when do we not badger? That's the question.
Who's the
Very true.
badger?
I mean,
Well, the honey badger's back there.
badgers are inevitable. We just
Yeah.
gotta try and limit the badgers.
But no, okay, so without spoilers, what would you guys say is your favorite parts of the Super Mario Bros. movie?
The
Ooh.
piano scene, enough said.
Oh, they have the haunted
Jack-
piano in it. Do they have the haunted piano?
No, I will
No,
say
Damn
not
it!
that.
there's a different piano.
Don't say piano and not.
Yeah, let's spoil
Uh,
that.
That's more of a spoiler territory, I
That
guess.
was a
Was
spoiler.
it? I wouldn't really say it was a
It wasn't in
spoiler.
the trailer.
Well, then again, everyone know.
If you played Mario 64 for at least a
I didn't
good
say
while,
what the context
you'll know
was.
the piano.
I can actually say for the good part, there's a buck ton Easter eggs. You
Yes.
Oh, I
know?
had.
So tons that you were.
As I was taking notes, I had to go onto my subscribers who watched the movie to. I get my notes down for that one.
And the one part is the Easter eggs are very traversal. You hear music, you hear sound, you hear it from on the screen. You know, a lot of the scenes, and it's crazy that how many people will go pay by numbers on.
Speaking of numbers, did anyone else catch the 1-2 was signed when Mario and Luigi were down there before they got sucked into the
Yep.
a pipe?
That was beautiful.
How were Mr. Martinet's cameos?
Yep.
Okay,
They
so
were good.
his cameos in the beginning and at the end.
Are they awesome?
They are hilarious.
Okay, I'll leave it at that. Thank you.
Yes.
I wonder if you can even recognize them since.
Oh, he'll recognize. I know Ross.
Well, one he'll recognize, but the other, that's a question.
Straight up.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's-
he'll recognize.
he's done the voices of a lot of the Mario people, so I should. If
Oh,
I don't recognize him- if I don't recognize,
Yeah, I actually remember on Twitter there was a lot of people talking about say if Martin wasn't in the film, they were right.
I wouldn't riot. I would have been greatly upset.
So
Would I.
So I remember when they originally announced that Charles Martinet wasn't playing Mario for the movie, and everyone and their mother was in a fucking uproar.
Yes.
And it's like me and numerous other people have said, it's like, I mean, I'm fine with it because, in all honesty, well, I love Charles Martinet. Do not put me on the stake, but just saying, I would get sick of the movie really fast if I had to hear
I'll
his
give
voice
you
the whole
that.
time.
Well,
what I would have done is if he was still alive, have Bob Hoskins Mario.
Oh my god, no, if he was still alive, okay, so, you know what, fuck, I'm going to spoilers anyways,
This is the
because in the beginning of the movie, you meet Mario's family, and Bob Hoskins could have played the dad.
all right.
Yeah, no, like, literally, the dad looks like Mario, the uncles all look like Luigi. Like, and, like, the aunts all look like Pauline for some fucking reason. But Pauline is in the movie. She plays the mayor of Brooklyn.
AKA New Donk City.
No, it's Brooklyn.
I know, but if you played Odyssey, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I played Odyssey. I
They went straight to the yacht. The yacht.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna want to
that's
borrow
how they
that
say it.
for my
Yeah.
so I can play it on Switch.
no problem.
Cool.
And let's go to the second one. It is a visual masterpiece.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's phenomenal.
I mean, like,
Illumination is a great studio.
right.
Say what you will about the Minions movie, but Gru is awesome.
Also, had me and Mona not been in the helm of this, I doubt this movie would have done very good.
No,
I would
right.
agree.
Why not?
Because if me, I mean, because like they straight up asked Miyamoto to, say, this hook yourself some a little bit of money. We make this film, in the way it should. Oh, you even go behind the scenes and tell everybody to say, if that ain't right, that ain't right. Back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
Because Miyamoto takes his shit serious.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You do not mess with the man.
Right.
Between him and Iwata.
Now, to go back to what I was saying about Charles Martinet, though. Now, in the beginning of the movie, they play the Super Mario Bros. Commercial, like in the movie,
Oh yeah.
and Mario does like Chris Pratt.
Do they do the Mario?
They do a Mario, but no, Chris Pratt Mario in that commercial is doing like his own Charles Martinet impression, and they're even calling out like, "No, it'd be annoying if you actually talk like that all the time in real life."
Right.
Another cool thing I would have loved to have is if they had some kind of reference to the Mario Brothers Super.
Actually,
with Captain Lou.
kind of the opening song that Mario and Luigi were saying. It's kind of a different take of it, hidden within it.
That commercial, the theme they're playing is the Super Mario's theme song in the commercial.
Your arms from side to side, do the Mario.
Without doing the Mario, yes.
Yeah, no.
I could totally see Rusty with it. Honestly, like
I will dress as Captain Lou Albano being Mario. In
let's
the Super
go. Like,
But honestly,
Billy.
going back to Charles Martinet for a moment,
Sure.
part of me would have loved to see him do the whole Mario movie as Mario, because aside from the grunts and then punches and whatnot, has anyone else wanted to hear him actually do more speaking roles as Mario?
I wouldn't mind that.
Because that's honestly, that's kind of like a dream thing I would have loved to have heard him do.
There is a commercial they did where like he talks for like 2 minutes straight in that.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I don't think he's really had like an extended role where he talked as much.
Well, that's because
Then again,
Nintendo.
Mario's never really actually.
Right.
Yeah, that's the deal.
Yeah, and that's the problem with Nintendo, though, is that most of their IPs, they're like, hey, if we do any talking, it's either going to be the grunts, the jumping, and when it comes to cutscenes, you're hilarious. We think we're going to pay them to do that.
Well, it's like
it's to bring up another example, Link from Legend of Zelda.
yeah. But in Breath of the Wild, most of the characters are voiced, just not Link. 'Cause
Zelda
again,
is. No, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
Zelda
I
is.
think it's kind of like, the silent protagonist in like an RPG. It's like you're supposed to self-insert and like as
I could get behind that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can get behind it only for so long, because in all honesty, I'd rather just Link fucking say something.
Yeah.
I mean, again, the grunts and stuff are
Grunts
things.
don't count to me.
No.
I grunt during sex. You really think I want to hear that? in a fucking game?
It's kind of like with Dragon Age, the Dragon Age games. The first Origins, your character silent the entire time.
Mhm.
right.
Second and third, they were voiced.
Dead Space 1, character doesn't fucking say a thing outside
Yep.
grunts and shit.
Mhm.
Dead Space 2, no, he fucking talks because
And
they
he
were
talks.
like, you know what, that was dumb. Let's just have him talk now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I don't mind it either way.
Like, normally I don't mind it, but it's also like, at some point, you should have just been like, hey, let's just put dialogue for Link.
It's
Because it's obvious Link doesn't like Ganon. It's obviously he wants Zelda,
Like
and he wants
also, another good silent protagonist, Gordon.
but I think we're badgering a little bit.
Oh, we're straight up
Yeah.
badgering, but we're enjoying.
But
ourselves.
but the point had to get
But it
across.
was a relevant. It was a relevant point.
But okay, but let's go to the nitty-gritty.
Yeah. Okay. So
Chris Pratt as Mario.
did a great job.
It was.
Not bad.
I could take it or leave it. It was fine.
I say he did a good job.
I think it was better than I was expecting.
Fine was probably the best word.
like he
It
is
was all right.
like when I say he did a great job, I'm not trying to like suck his dick or anything. I'm saying in the sense of like everyone, their mother. Again, back when Charles Martinet was announced not doing Mario,
Just
Every-
gasp.
and everyone like, you're having Chris Pratt do Mario? What the fuck? How did no? It's like
Ladies
this.
and gentlemen, I introduce you.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was just like no, he did a good job. He did a good Brooklyn Italian New York accent, and that's completely fine.
And I think he was reaching more Bob Hoskins.
Yeah,
Which is
than
fine.
to Martinet.
yeah.
I'll give
Yeah.
you.
Which
If
I
you're
rather
gonna channel
appreciate.
anyone, not Charles Martinet, Bob Hoskins.
Yeah.
Oh, straight facts. By the way, rest in peace, Bob Hoskins. I miss
Yeah.
him.
Bob Hoskins.
I
voice.
heard that John Leguizamo actually refuses to actually go watch
Oh,
this movie.
yeah, no, he
about
keeps
that.
talking bad shit about the movie. He hasn't even fucking seen it, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, bro, get off your high horse
Get
already.
No. It's like I mean, give me a line, but sit down.
Like, okay,
Like-
you guys did your own version. That was fine for the day, but you gotta let that go
Right.
and watch
Get
this.
over it. But I understand what he was trying to talk about. Especially having the team like actually try to go and go towards the film.
Latin
And,
Americans.
yeah, but at the same point, if they did a bad job, they did a bad job. They didn't get the role.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Now, like, if it's like, if it was just, they never invited him back even for a cameo, it's like, I can understand that slight, I can understand that slight.
You'll be a little salty.
Yeah. But it's like, the high horse he's on is when he did when he did the Mario Bros. Movie, they were super inclusive. They had a Latin American guy playing an Italian guy. And it's like, yeah, but Latin American and Italian are two different fucking things.
I mean, here's the actual
it's like
reason
Charlie
they
Day,
didn't.
Irish or some shit.
Here's the actual reason that they didn't have Latin American. It's not marketable. Let's be real here. Like, people know who Chris Pratt is. They know who Jack Black is. They don't know who this guy is.
Oh no, people know John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
People know.
Well,
have you not seen Encanto? He plays Bruno.
Yeah.
We don't
Have you
talk
not
about
seen-
Bruno, but
have you not
We're
seen
already
the
talking
past?
about Bruno anyway.
But is he as recognizable as say Jack? I don't think he is.
oh my
Like,
god!
ask
I'm
a
trying to
10-year-old
disagree.
if they know
Maybe
who
not
Chris
as
Pratt
big as
is.
Jack Black, but people still know who he is. He's done other shit.
Yeah,
Like another movie he did was The Pest.
Yes.
yeah. No, John Leguizamo has been around for a
And
fucking
several
minute.
other things. I just can't think about
He was
the best.
violated from Spawn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But again,
And
we're
Sid from
talking
the
about
Ice Age.
older audience. Again, like you said, one of the primary audience is younger people. A lot of younger
Yeah.
people have seen Marvel movies. Chris has
yeah.
been in the Marvel movies. For
Well, that,
example.
Well,
let's
okay.
not disrespect the fact. Like, it's not just for kids. People of
Oh yeah,
nostalgia.
not just
Yes.
for kids.
John
right?
Leguizamo is of nostalgia.
Now, I'd like to point out,
but they rather deal with the kids.
I'd like to point out,
More money.
kids know more about John Leguizamo than they do Charlie Day.
Yeah.
What do kids know about Charlie
Sure.
Day? Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's about it.
He's,
All right.
he's the day man.
Yeah.
No, he was the astronaut from the Lego movie.
Oh yeah, he was. I forgot about that.
Now, okay.
That's another good
We said Charlie Day. How about Key as Toad?
Oh my god, he was hilarious. He was fucking. You see, I was kind of hoping he would just talk like himself the whole fucking movie, and it'd just be the greatest
Like, was he channeling?
Toad was a lot more brave in this movie than I thought he was going to
so
be.
He was doing a little bit of the Aaron Hansen Toad.
Yeah, yeah. And
I actually wonder if he's a good fan of Game Grumps and took reference to
I
that.
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
Like,
but no, like okay, so but no, overall though, the entire voice cast did great. Everyone looks phenomenal. One of my gripes though, when it comes to the movie, they kind of fucked Luigi over
Yeah.
By not having a lot of stuff to do.
by timer spoilers, guys. So the entire movie, Luigi is basically the damsel in distress.
Yeah.
Basically.
again, my boy Luigi gets no respect.
Hey, I mean, it wasn't Waluigi.
Well,
so.
there's a bit of a redemption later on.
There is a redemption later on.
But
Yes.
still,
Now,
but I gotta be honest.
Why you gotta diss the Wii?
I gotta be honest. Spoiler free. Didn't pay off. It really didn't.
yeah, and it's like if it was just the Mario movie, you know what? Fine, dandy. But it's literally titled, and you see it on screen, the Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's like yes, Luigi gets that cool bit at the end, but it's like it would have been better if he was doing some shit and then got captured. But no, it's just
And look in the poster in the background, he's in the background. He's not like
Yeah.
in the fucking like
Yeah,
foreground
yeah.
with everybody else.
yeah, and it's like if he was like trying to defend some people and then got captured, you
Yeah.
know what? I can work with that.
Agreed.
But it's just nah, like he gets captured like immediately, and it's just like, hey, the funny bits with Luigi are gonna be in a cage. That's it.
Right.
Although from a design perspective, it does make sense to Bowser. in a
You're
sense.
not wrong. You're not wrong. I
But-
agree with you on that.
And honestly, with the way Luigi's scared there, I have not really played Luigi's Mansion, but I've seen some of the trailers. It's like, doesn't that look like a Luigi's Mansion face?
Yeah,
Good place, everybody knows.
Oh, yeah. Like I could see them doing a Luigi's Mansion movie down the line.
I could.
I'm actually surprised they didn't have like a Poltergeist 3000 or something in there.
Poltergeist.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
You said you said Geist.
Yeah.
Poltergeist.
They were big shout out to the game guys.
Yep.
I mean, like
Yeah, the game was not as bad as people made it out to
Right,
be.
but going back to the point,
Mhm.
another actually pretty well is the world building.
World building was
Yeah, the world building
Yeah.
was pretty nice.
Well-
it's more like a tourist attraction more than just like we're just going to go to this place, then to this place,
They
then
sh-
to this place.
they showed the map, which was cool, but they didn't really go into some of the worlds enough,
Yeah.
which is what the sequels end up building up to.
Oh, I can see that.
When we get to full nothing but spoilers area and stuff, I'm going to talk more about the world.
All right.
But,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But overall, though, just when you see the map of everything, and even just the glances here and there, I'm like, this is great designs. I would have loved spending more time, but you can only do so much in 2 rounds.
It's
It's
like watching the God of War 20. Like, you got all that map and a little bit to play with.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bro, fucking God of War Ragnarok, you have all of those maps and a little bit to play with.
Right.
Yes.
And I'm still working on that.
Oh, all right.
Let's see here. I just did a side quest where I got Freya's other sword.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
Good shit. Good shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my
You got the
goodness.
spear yet?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
At least, probably not. Yeah.
Okay, so when you get to the spear, just feels.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, so I want to trash the film.
Uh-oh.
Are we getting spoilers? Because
No spoilers.
Oh, okay.
So I want to trash this.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm just gonna say. So Jack Black, if you watch this, we are blessed to have you because you killed the fuck out of this film.
Honestly, that first initial trailer is like, oh, I knew Jack Black was going to take this.
Oh, yeah.
Actually-
I was already excited to see Jack Black beat Bowser.
Actually, did you guys hear Jack Black was in the hospital recently?
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, back injury.
Ah.
From carrying this fucking
So he practically took one for the team.
Oh no, he's straight up. Nah, man, like fucking. It's very clear that Jack Black stole the fucking movie,
Yes.
but it's like I gotta be fair. Everyone else did do a great fucking job.
They tried, but they couldn't match Jack.
Right. Never.
Yeah, no, it was really.
Jack
So,
Black is a character on his own.
I
He
forget.
has an energy that he puts into his shit.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm not even going to trip, y'all.
Really
I
quick.
actually, like, spoil free is actually on, the song, Bowser sings on that film. Should have like 8-10 Grammys. I swear. to God.
Yes.
Like, I mean, like
That's what I meant by piano.
Yes.
that should win an Oscar by itself. Like,
Yeah.
So now I
I
want to
enjoyed
see
it
it
so
that
much.
much more.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna
Because it was, I mean, it was pink, it was annoying, it was hilarious, but it also just like it just shows the vibe of freaking Bowser onto himself of how much of a fuckboy he is.
Yeah, he
Not
is
a
thirsty
simp, a
AF.
fuckboy.
I forget what's the name of the actress who played Peach?
I could look that up, honestly.
It's
Anya Joy Taylor.
I know it's Taylor Joy. Someone Taylor Joy. Was it Anna Taylor Joy?
Joy Taylor.
And I know he probably was a little sad that his girl Rosalina ain't in the movie.
Oh, that'll be the sequel. That'll be like okay. So the spoiler because I mentioned earlier the Lunala or what
Luna.
the Luma, yeah. It's
Anya
like,
Taylor-Joy is Princess Peach, yes.
Anya Taylor Joy. Okay, so really quick, like because that thing is in the first movie, you know Rosaline's gonna be in one of the sequels.
Or something.
If she's not gonna be in the second movie, she's gonna be in the third,
Mhm.
and it's gonna be beautiful. So I'm fine with her not being in this one.
Calm down. I see you getting hard already.
No, I'm not hard yet. I'll be hard when she comes on screen.
I mean,
For now, I
then
don't
you'll-
have to worry about
Then
that.
you'll come on screen.
I will come on screen. Yes. But no, Anya Taylor-Joy. So I read this article recently,
Yeah.
and as towards how true it is,
Yeah.
I'm taking it with grains of salt. So Anya Taylor-Joy did not know English growing up, and she learned it through Jack Black by religiously watching School of Rock at the age of 6.
That's amazing
awesome.
if true.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And
That's how you meet your heroes.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I mean,
I
like,
would have to agree to that.
and honestly, her entire interaction with Bowser throughout the movie is just like, wow, you're meeting your hero and calling him a pervert the entire time.
But then there's Bowser Jr.
What?
I respect the Dubus Goobus.
Well, we're not going to Dubus Goobus here. Right. Love that man. If you here's a plug because we love Dubus Goobus. Go watch his YouTube videos. They're
Subscribe
amazing.
so you can get a brick.
Yes, if you haven't subscribed to Dubus
Alright.
Goobus, please do. Okay, will you stop that now? He was about to say something.
And also, the one thing I actually going to say, I mean, like, you guys can make this all you want. Which I enjoyed Peach a lot in the film.
Oh, so did I.
The fact of they made her a Mary Sue was the concern.
It's a very
This is a lot
Americanized take
different.
of the
Well,
series.
kind of. This is kind of like Princess Peach in the much later games of Mario.
Yeah, so I mean, if they kind of took it back just a bit, like like make like more shared focus with Luigi, then I would have enjoyed the movie a lot better. But they gave her a little too much movie time.
Oh no, like
Yeah.
I agree with you. She is straight up a Mary Sue, but it's also like, as I said earlier, this is aimed towards kids. I'm not looking for anything deep, so I don't like everyone could have been Mary Sue.
Yeah, but at the same time, it should be. I mean, the timing should be a lot more shared than it is just having all that weight to her.
Yeah.
Right.
If that makes sense.
All right, so we've been talking for just over 30 minutes. Let's get to full spoilers now.
Spoilers.
Wow, 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Can we get the full spoilers?
full spoilers. If you want to leave now,
I
I'll
will do that.
Okay.
I'll give you a minute. So when got to take a list?
Taking a pee break. Taking a...
I'm gonna go let the cat.
Yeah, you
There
do
you go.
that.
Maybe puts on some earplugs or something.
Because that's swinging on this.
Yeah, no. So,
Wasn't me.
Now we're
Yeah.
missing one of our people, but he sent me his notes on what he thought of the movie.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So we're missing Sam
And also we're missing a map, and
Mad as well.
and I also brought up that the Mario Kart segment.
yes, and I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk. About
We
that.
will talk about
Yeah.
that shit.
Mario Max.
So Sam's notes for the movie was Chris Pratt, after watching the whole movie, actually did decent, which, as we all agree, he did great.
Yes, he did.
Bowser singing Peaches during the piano scene sounds like he's saying bitches. He's like, bitches.
I'm still saying it's a banger.
bitches.
I think about it, I can actually hear.
Now-
peaches,
I can't hear him now.
Yeah.
bitches. Okay, they did my boy Luigi good in the end. I'll agree,
In the
they did him
end,
good in the
yeah.
end. But they did him dirty throughout the entire movie.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, they did.
That's why I'm still saying, I feel the payoff just wasn't that
Yeah. And now, here's where Sam is yelling in his notes.
Oh god.
That was not Cranky Kong. They clearly did not pay
Yeah.
homage to the OG Donkey Kong Country show.
Yes,
I don't know
angry.
what they were going for, but if anything, they could have used Christopher Walken. By Cranky Kong, I mean voice.
That would be amazing, actually.
And that's right, everyone. Cranky Kong is in this movie.
Well, I mean, he's in the trailer, so it's like.
Well, I did not watch the trailer, so I did not see that.
Oh, yeah, no, you're fine. I saw 2 of them, and he was in both. Yeah. He doesn't say anything in trailers, but, like, you see him.
As a side note, I think he wasn't cranky either, personally. Just a minor
Fred
correction.
Armisen is not cranky.
Uh,
There we go. I said it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not cranky.
Let's see here.
I'll take your questions, Twitch.
Most of his notes are most of the stuff we've already talked about. But now my argument for Cranky Kong, this is gonna sound anti-Semitic, but the entire time I'm watching the movie, I'm like, why is Cranky Kong Jewish? Like, why does he sound like a New York Jewish old man?
Yeah.
And then, like, it hit me like a good hour after I saw the movie. I was like, oh yeah, because Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong. Seth Rogen's Jewish. It's supposed to be his dad.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, you know what? I'm fine with it now. I don't care. It was just such a weird throw off.
And speaking of Donkey Kong, can I say he was almost underutilized.
Yeah, he doesn't show up till halfway through, though.
Well,
But
I mean,
even so.
well, I mean, for the plot reasons, like you kind of know why he doesn't show up
Yeah.
all the way through.
Yeah.
But he has some of the best one-liners.
He
like
does
when
have some good ones.
like when he says, "And now you die." Like, full blown seriousness.
was good.
The sheer sharpness at that bottom line.
Yeah. No. Okay. So
This is kind of
when so like okay, movie starts out there. It's Mario and Luigi in Brooklyn. They're playing their commercial. Sounds fucking amazing. It's cheesy as fuck.
Yes.
Thank you, Super Mario Brothers. You say the only thing you haven't drained is my bank account.
And she's just like,
It's like,
"What?"
what the fuck kind of line is this? Was that supposed to be a joke?
I am glad for one brief scene we get to see the capes from Super Mario World.
Bro, I
Yeah.
love the capes. I was hoping that'd secretly be a power-up at the end, but...
So was
Well, hey,
I.
we got some other good ones at the
hey,
end, though.
we'll take what we can
like I
get.
said, the references, especially in the Easter eggs, they fantastic.
Well,
done.
Mhm.
So, all of the
Yeah.
the biggest Easter eggs are literally when you're in Mario's bedroom, and you're seeing all of the Nintendo IP.
All that
There's
cameo
a lot.
stuff?
Like above his TV, you got one of the Star Fox plane figurines.
Good old areweright.
He's playing on an OOG NES.
Kid Icarus he's
Yes,
playing,
yes.
mind you.
Yes.
There's a Captain Falcon poster. There was a Punch Out.
And apparently, one of Charles Martinet's roles, the OG guy, he was playing Donkey Kong.
Yep.
No, he was playing Super Jumpman.
Yeah.
Which is the actual
Basically.
original name for Mario.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like, it's just, there's so many good Easter eggs in just the first 10 minutes alone.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know this apparently, but who was actually familiar with the game Wrecking Crew? Because I was not.
Yeah, I played it.
I was.
Yeah, I did not know about that
That was
whatsoever.
another reference.
Yeah.
No, seriously, fuck that stage. I smashed.
Yeah, no, I hate that game.
And I didn't catch it at first until you guys mentioned it. Luigi's ringtone.
Oh, yeah.
The
the
GameCube
GameCube one,
theme.
Yep.
Yeah. No, bro, when his phone went off, I'm like, that's the GameCube.
GameCube
That is the
started
fucking
up, yep.
GameCube. Oh my god, I want a GameCube right now. And, no, like, I love later, like, after the first 10, 15 minutes, when they're like, hey, let's go to the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
Like, the way they go is just like, well, damn.
And I'm not.
It's basically an isekai.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I'm actually even better. I'm loving. And just a small brief moment, I was like, wait a minute. Am I hearing the Underworld theme in there? Holy shit, I am!
Yeah.
It was like an orchestrated version of it, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And-
some music references from the Mario games are in this. Thank
Yeah.
God for that.
Oh,
There
yeah.
were some good renditions in
There,
sure.
there was a lot of good music references or
Yeah,
renditions.
like I said, it's
Yeah.
how they literally mixed it within that
Yeah.
whole night.
They managed to take
Yeah.
Implemented
Koji
it.
Kondo's original visions and gave it true heart.
Yeah.
Now, my one gripe, though, with the soundtrack is, while I do like all of the 80s songs they used, it's also like, why not just do your own shit?
I'm sorry, No Sleep Till Brooklyn in there was like perfect though.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a little side scroller bit. Hell
Yeah.
yes.
But I mean-
that was fantastic.
But I mean, like, Take On Me and all those
Yeah.
other licensed songs.
There was definitely
Honestly,
like
we would have done without it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, no,
Honestly.
they were all good. They all fit nicely. But you could have done your own shit.
I think we need to address the elephant in the room that's already been addressed a billion times online.
But Ross is upstairs.
Oh, got him!
The Grant Kirkhope not being credited officially for the DK rap. It just says DK rap from Donkey Kong 64.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
I think the reason why that it's listed like that is probably because they didn't call him in to redo the rap or anything. They just took it from the thing.
Yeah,
And it's like, yeah, I do agree it is kind of a dick move not to give him the flowers he deserves.
yeah.
But it's also like, I mean, if he didn't come to work on shit, it's like, that's fair, I guess.
It is, and I guess by definition, yes, it is from there. And if you play the game, he's credited in the game.
Yeah.
But it still would have been nice to say like, it from Donkey Kong 64, originally composed by.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
Oh, yeah,
Original
no.
composer.
Oh, yeah, no, I
Yes.
agree with you. It only would have been like one extra line of
Yeah.
dialogue, too. Like, it's not even hard. But then again, I guess then they would have had to pay him, too, for that.
I don't know.
Royalties, yeah, that's a deal.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Actually, come to think of it,
It
since
comes-
they used it in the song, I think legally they have to.
I would
Well,
think
it
so.
comes down to if it's actually his song, or if it belongs to Rare itself, or if it belongs to Nintendo
It's-
itself.
Yeah.
I think it's licensed by
Probably not.
Nintendo.
Yeah,
So,
so-
I think at this point, like Nintendo does have full rights to it.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sorry.
go ahead.
Go back to this. Let's appreciate the fact that the movie actually talks about how much of a that Diddy Kong is.
Oh my, I
The
love
small
when-
little cameos with Diddy, Dixie, and the other Kong. I forget his
think,
name.
I think it was Chunky. It looked like Chunky.
Oh, that was chunky.
Yeah.
But no, like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. You can call me a furry all you want. I was looking for Candy Kong like the whole fucking time.
Hey, I'm surprised
You know,
Candy
I
Kong
can't
wasn't
blame
in
you
there.
I would have loved to seen her just a little bit. Not
Like,
gonna lie.
She probably was there, but like because they kept moving the camera so much, it's like I can't see her, you know? Like the only time we got to see the camera on anyone familiar was when it was on Diddy and Dixie and Chunky.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
I mean, let's be real. Candy Kong's probably too sexy for
they could have put
Yeah,
some.
but-
They could have put
He
some.
is
clothes
too
on.
sexy for the.
No, that's- Keith straight up is sexy for the movie. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
I agree.
transition scene,
I agree.
like as Chris was bringing up, when it goes into the side scrolling, it transitions perfectly
Yes.
into that.
Mhm.
It's such a beautiful, like,
I'm speaking up just a little bit more, Keith.
a little bit
If
more.
Yeah.
Hello, was that loud enough? I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Am I
loud
picking up
enough.
on the levels?
I gotta keep my eye
You're
on
just a
the
soft-spoken
microphone
guy, Keith.
too.
I am. I'm very soft-spoken. I can't help it.
That's fine.
But
That's why I'm here to keep you guys in check.
albeit those were my favorite movie. It was beautifully done.
Oh
Just
yeah,
the
no.
actual direction of like how they did the scenes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My gripe on that note,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some of those songs were overlapped with a lot of it. That was going through the.
Yes.
Mhm.
Can I just agree the best, or can we say the best side character was the Luma? Like the Luma was.
Yes.
And now it's all over, and all that's left is just you and the infinite void.
Oh, another one for the meat grinder.
Gives you a lot to think about, doesn't it?
I swear to God, Rosalina is
and
not
the only way
introduced in
out
the next
is
movie due to
death.
that Luma.
Yeah, no. Honestly, if Rosalina isn't in one of the next two movies because of that Luma, so I'm gonna throw hands.
So here's my prediction for what the plot of the next two movies are going to be like. I don't know if it'll be like 2, then 3, or 3, then 2.
Well, we
whatever,
will have to get into talk about the end credit scene right here for that
but-
one.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but
Yeah.
okay. So end credit scene is Yoshi.
Well, there's two of them.
No, two.
Yeah, two,
But
technically.
there's only
Yeah.
one that really implies the
So,
sequel.
so the one that implies the sequel the most is the second end credit scene after all of the credits, which it goes back to the sewers where Mario and Luigi went into the Mushroom Kingdom in the first place, and you find a Yoshi egg,
Yeah.
which we all know is supposed to be
It's,
our Yoshi.
yeah, it's just about to hatch, and you hear Yoshi, but you don't see Yoshi. But earlier in the movie, you see Yoshi's in the background at one
Yeah.
point.
And
So,
Briefly.
And specifically, a pink Yoshi stops and looks at Mario like, "Hey, I know you."
yeah. So here's my prediction on what the sequels are. There's gonna be the second one is gonna focus on Daisy. The third one's gonna focus on Rosalina. So the second one is gonna be like in the desert because she's queen of what is it, Sarasara land? I can't remember the actual pronunciation.
No,
But
you're right. And actually, I was gonna get to that when we got back to the maps and stuff. Yeah, when they go through the desert area, when I'm
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
no, they could have talked to Daisy.
exactly. And then the third one is gonna take place in galaxies. It's gonna be kind of like Mario Galaxy type movie. Because I mean, we already have established there's Lumas in this new universe. So, and then my guess is at the end credit of either 2 or 3, there's going to be a tie-in for a Super Smash Brothers movie.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
Well,
And I said
Or at
this
least some-
while we were talking yesterday, but although the game was originally under the title Doki Doki Panic,
Yeah.
and Mario characters were just added for Nintendo's sake, we would actually love to see Wart, honestly.
Wart would be great.
Unfamiliar.
He's the final boss of the Mario 2.
Yeah, which the original game is Doki Doki Panic for that one.
Oh yeah, but that wedding scene was, it was a nice comeback of seeing.
I was
Oh,
not
Mhm.
expecting to see Bowser and Peach dress up in their wedding gear from
I
Odyssey.
just
Yeah.
liked how they had King Boo and King Bob-omb there.
That was an unexpected cameo, honestly.
Okay, no. When Peach lit up that lamp
Yeah.
and shot it through King Bob-omb's fuse,
That was pretty funny.
I lost my shit. Because he's just like, oh my god, put it up, put it fuck it, I'm just gonna blow up.
It's like, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Boom!
Oh man, just like, she took out so many people. So many turtles lost their lives that day.
Yeah.
Poor Peach doing genocide. Who knew?
For the good of the Mushroom Kingdom!
No, okay. When Peach and Mario were talking earlier, and she's like, "What? Like, are turtles evil in your land too?" No, they're actually pets. Oh my god, I find that hard to believe. I'll get you a pet when you come to Brooklyn. And then, with,
Then
like,
they
end
do.
of the movie, they shrink Bowser. I told you I'd get you a pet turtle.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
That was a nice full circle moment.
I'm sorry, that felt like a weird slave joke right there.
Damn.
You know, for that brief moment, I was kind of expecting Bowser to turn into Baby Bowser. Or just for a brief
That's what I was
moment.
expecting. Oh man, but
No, okay, so I'm calling it now. For the sequel, Bowser Jr. will be the main villain.
yeah.
I can
Yeah,
see that.
potentially.
Yeah.
And he will, of course, call Peach Mama. And when they're like, why is he doing this? Well, okay, so when he thought we were going to get married, I kind of told him you weren't. Like, I could see that being the excuse, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Can you
just
imagine-
like that callback to Super Mario Sunshine.
Man,
Yeah.
it'd be weird just seeing freaking Baby Bowser just calling Peach Mama. That's like freaking Killmonger. Like,
Oh,
You know,
God.
speaking of a Baby Bowser, can we appreciate the Baby Bro scene?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice little throwback there.
Okay, so, like,
It was cute.
while I do like the scene, when it comes in play, doesn't make sense. it's like I get why they threw it in. They wanted to throw the nod of Baby Mario and Baby Luigi and shit like that. But it's also like the timing of it is like
Timing was a little weird.
yeah, it doesn't make sense. Now if it was like
The Baby Peach one made more sense.
yeah,
I feel like it came full circle when introducing all three of them like that a little
Right.
bit.
it kind of did, but it's like it would have made more sense if that was played right before Mario came to save him as they were going into the lava.
Mhm.
If they played it right there, like his life is flashing before his eyes, and that's what he thought of and stuff, and then Mario saves him. You know what? Would have made 100% more sense.
I didn't think about that, but you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's something that would have been
Mhm.
good.
But going back to Luigi, how like he was entirely under.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do enjoy the fact that Charlie Day really put some lungs on that guy.
Oh yeah.
Like-
oh, yeah,
like-
Charlie Day does such a good job in Luigi.
But honestly, it kind of made me think. It's like I can put Luigi on. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and literally put on. Like.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I was actually watching It's Always Sunny earlier today. Actually,
I mean, like just literally just say the boys went to a kingdom. Just like the episode.
boys went to the kingdom.
Right.
But yeah, no, like again, like they could have done so much with Luigi
And
before like leaving him in the dungeon.
Right.
Yeah.
And again, it's like I would have rather they just call it the Super Mario movie and the sequel be the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Could have been, yes.
Okay, and another scene we didn't talk about is the car.
Ah, yes.
I was-
we were going to get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, let's talk about a little bit before that.
So let's talk about the Banana Kingdom or the Kong Kingdom.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Kong
Going into the
Kingdom.
Kong Kingdom
Yeah.
first.
Yeah. So first of all, as I mentioned earlier, Cranky Kong being Jewish, which threw me off for a loop at first, but I'm fine with it now. But it's just like I like how all of the Mario Kart carts are made in the Kong Kingdom.
which is kind of fascinating.
No,
And in the
actually-
fashion and like of Mario Kart or 8.
Well, no. So
Like,
like,
I don't know if it was
anti-gravity.
done the same way as in 7.
I just like the part where Toad comes in with this huge freaking monster
Yeah.
truck and he just bounces.
Just literally bouncing like a low
Yeah. Peach comes in with
Let's
the
go.
Peach comes in with a bike, Mario with the cart, and Toad is like, "Hey guys,
he's just driving his Escalade right there.
And then
Yeah.
Donkey Kong's in his big car. He
you
sees
see my
Mario's
ride?
car,
This
he's
is
just
what's
like,
going
"I hate you."
on."
Well, you also gotta. It also kind of makes me literally realize out of the card universe, Donkey Kong makes those cards.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So let's give a big respect.
Oh yeah, no, but no, I love that it's all since the carts are all made in the Kong Kingdom. It's literally one big New York joke. They're all grease monkeys. Like I was literally saying that in the theaters and whatnot. I'm like, grease monkeys. Holy shit! I don't know. I don't know if that's supposed to be offensive to them because they're monkeys and apes, but you know.
Just a turd.
Actually, I'm gonna play a. But you guys gotta keep talking.
All right. But like I love how it's when they're like trying to customize their shit. It really is just the Mario Kart 8
Yeah.
style.
With the spinning wheel and all that.
and
The only
like-
thing it was just missing is the stats.
I mean,
I would
that's
have,
whatever.
I would have probably popped a little bit had they mentioned, "Oh my God, they got the stats."
That would have been nice, but it wasn't essential.
No,
would've been
it
nice.
wasn't.
It would have been nice, but it would have gone too far into game logic where it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like they didn't have to have the game logic there.
It's like if they explained how the blocks floated and whatnot. It's like you didn't need.
Yeah.
No.
It's
Yeah.
just like suspension of disbelief. You realize in the Mario universe, these are how the blocks operate. So
They
you
just
just roll
know.
with it. Yeah.
Now, like if Mario asked, "Hey, how do these blocks float?" Block manium.
And it's no explanation. It's just part of the world.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
I did read an article earlier today, and which I was like, oh, maybe I'll bring it up, maybe I won't. Now I'm gonna bring it up. I forgot who posted the article, but it was basically like they were gonna explain in the movie why the blocks float and shit. But then one of the directors was like, "Fuck that, we don't need to.
Right.
Sometimes it's
No.
good just to think about it yourself."
Exactly.
So
But-
I'm gonna
but-
play it.
But there is an official reason. One sec.
The game's up, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I was not honestly expecting them to be going on a rainbow road to back to the Mushroom Kingdom.
You didn't?
I'm honestly this whole time.
Gotta have a Rainbow Road scene.
It's kind of weird how they tied it up from the Monkey King, Mushroom King, using.
Yeah. No, I love how the Kong Kingdom is all just like, we'll take the secret way back, and even Bowser's troops are like, they're trying to take the secret way back. It's like, if they know, is it really a secret way?
Right.
No, not
I
really.
like the shortcut at that point.
Yeah.
And it's all on Battle Royale racing style.
Okay, this is what
now-
we need to discuss about.
Yes, here we go.
I need a Battle Royale mode in Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Well, technically, they do have Battle Royale with the balloons and a battlefield. And
No, I don't mean that
Like
dumb
racing
bullshit.
battle?
No, I mean racing battle. I mean you keep on racing until the last card is left on the track.
Isn't
and that's
that what the original Mario Kart 8 battle mode was like on the Wii U?
to be honest, I have not.
It's been so long since I played it, I thought it was kind of like that.
I'm pretty sure battle mode is the same as it's always been. You got the balloons. You're on the battlefield trying to get everyone's balloons. That's it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, forget the balloons. Just like you just keep racing until someone knocks you off the course, or until you're the last one standing because you knocked everyone else off the
It would
course.
be interesting if they
So
had
basically,
maps specifically like
You're telling
that.
me once you're knocked off the course, you can't come back.
Like how
Yeah.
on Rainbow Road, or not Rainbow Road, but like any of the courses where you fall off and the Lakitu comes off.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Like-
there would be no
like-
Lakitu.
Lakitu just doesn't come get you.
Yeah.
It's just like, well,
You're into the
you-
infinite void.
You fell off in 4th place, therefore you are the fourth place person. you
So
know?
basically, racing survival mode.
Racing, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Racing
So basically F-Zero.
yeah,
But slow.
yeah.
And Matt and I were saying,
but slower.
I wonder if
And
they were
with items.
using this movie as a testing ground potentially to add something like that in the next Mario Kart game.
Honestly, I love in this movie for the karts though when they reference Double Dash.
Oh
That
yeah.
was nice.
Yeah,
They
What?
should just add Captain Falcon in the next Mario.
But I
Kart.
guess they're agreeing like Double Dash is probably the best.
oh, straight. Hashtag bring back Double Dash.
They should for the next Mario Kart game somewhere.
To be fair, I think at this point, 8 Deluxe with the expansion pack is so like ahead of the curve that even though Double Dash is really good, it's got to be 8 Deluxe nowadays.
Oh no! Give me 8 Deluxe, but with Double Dash in it. There you go. That'd be the best thing ever.
Mechanics, you mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's
no,
fair.
like that's it'd be so fucking amazing. Call it Mario Kart 9 at that point, but
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say at that point, make 9
Now
like
you-
Double Dash.
Now here's a good question for the Mario Kart segment. What was your favorite thing that was done?
Blue Shell.
Yes,
Blue Shell
agreed.
was great.
I was like, when the guy, Blue Shell!
That wasn't even needed, to be honest.
Okay,
I was
so-
hoping it was going to happen somewhere.
It wasn't needed. You're right, but it was just so dumb. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys, is anyone here a Mad Max fan, or is it just me?
Just you.
Okay, I thought so, but the whole thing was just like Fury Road, the movie.
I was about to say, I felt it was more Beyond Thunder.
I kind of saw it sort of being like the Road Warrior and Fury Road. Thunderdome, not as much because I mean they're not on the road the whole time.
Fair.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
But so okay, just to badger Thunderdome. First 15 minutes or so when they're actually in the Thunderdome, it's amazing. After that, I'm kind of like, I don't really care about the movie as much.
Say, hey, look about.
It's definitely the weakest of the movies.
That is not like as soon as it got done, I was like,
Yeah. but anyway, I got your stuff.
I love when Mario and Donkey Kong are fighting, and just even before that, they explain how power-ups work, and Mario's just like, oh, cool, I got this mushroom. And
Yeah, I was about to say, probably a good time to go into the Mario versus DK. A fight right there.
Yeah, no, like he just turns himself into inch-high Private Eye.
Now, honestly, there was a small reference there. It's like, oh, this is a good reference to Mario on Donkey Kong Game Boy style. Did anyone actually play that game?
Yeah, that game was great.
Do you remember the final fight? The very final fight?
No.
No.
All right,
You're
so-
talking about the original, like, 93 Game Boy game?
Yes.
Because I never actually beat it.
Okay, so there's a moment where Donkey Kong actually grows giant size due to a lot of mushrooms he's got.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so...
Spoilers!
So it's like when Mario got a mini mushroom, it was like, and Donkey Kong was normal size. Oh my god, 93 Donkey Kong reference right there, but it's reversed.
I gotta finish it. I played the game like a lot as a kid and got really far, but never actually beat it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it was a great freaking game, though.
Oh yeah, straight facts.
Mario vs. DK honestly felt more like a Smash Brothers fighting style game, more than a basic fighter.
Was that the Game Boy Advance one? How was that one, by the way? I never played that.
Honestly, not that different from Donkey Kong GB.
Okay.
Hey, you know, not to reference God of War again, but seeing Mario and fuck, great.
Oh yeah, it did.
I can see that.
It
A very
did.
childish version of it.
Okay, now towards the end, when Mario and Donkey Kong get power-ups, fire Donkey Kong, fire flower
pretty
Donkey
cool.
Kong.
Oh yes.
That design, that looked like shit you would draw, man.
I like the designs on that. Designs were beautiful.
Yeah,
Especially
right.
that. That's pretty awesome.
Well,
I'm glad I avoided the trailers because I'm pretty sure that was part of the trailer.
nope,
No, I don't remember seeing that.
Really?
it was not in any of them. I checked them all this morning.
Really?
Yeah, no, they saved that for the movie, and I'm
Thank God.
Yeah, they don't show you a single power up in any of the trailers. Not even the normal mushroom.
Hmm.
Yes.
So let's talk about those. Yes, let's talk about those powers.
Yeah. So we had the mushroom. We had the blue
Poison
mushroom.
Oh, that fire flower.
Fire flower,
prairie.
Tanuki suit.
Yeah, that prairie.
I-
The
cat-
fire
cat
flower
suit.
prairie field they had. Was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Oh my
That was
god,
one of my
the-
favorite
Beautiful.
parts.
that probably was the most beautiful scene.
Beautiful.
I
Simple.
love Fire Peach's dress every single time, but Ice Peach.
Oh,
gives the
yeah,
ice
Ice
flower.
Peach
is cool.
Oh,
Thank
which-
you, Toad, for putting that in the bouquet.
Because fuck Elsa, that's why.
The true Elsa.
Right.
Word.
And thank you for putting in the Tanuki suit too.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Tanuki suit was the best, in my opinion.
Right.
No, you see, if they put the white Tanuki suit in that would have been the best because
That
he
one?
would have been invincible.
Yeah, but that would have been too OP.
Right.
They already,
Yeah,
they
he
already
is
had the
right.
star, so.
Yeah. Well, no, okay, no. White Tanuki suit versus Star. I'd take white Tanuki suit for the sole purpose of it lasts the entire level. Star
Yeah.
lasts like 5 seconds.
Well, yeah. But white Tanuki
Yeah,
suit would be
but,
basically God mode.
Yeah.
But yeah, that little last fight.
Oh.
I was hoping both Mario.
I was like, it wasn't anticlimactic or anything. It's
No.
just like it was like well, the kids celebrating, why not? Whatever.
So
But,
the last fight when they were in New York, here are my exact thoughts of it. It's all kind of like all right, like kind of copying a Marvel movie right
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
until the star goes flying, and then Mario's like, "Time to fight." Oh, hey, I'm gonna go for the star. And then it's like, you know what? Now it's gonna be its own thing. Well, still kind of feel like a Marvel movie a little bit. But when Luigi comes for the save by lifting up that sewer grate,
Yeah.
that's where
There
I'm
you go.
like, okay, now you're feeling Luigi get back what he deserves.
Now
throughout
it's
this entire
the Super
movie.
Mario Bros.
Oh
Mario.
yeah, and it's like they both go for it. It's like it's our only chance.
Like the timing, that last second save of the star as they're about to be burned to a crisp is just like, damn.
No, it'd be cool as we were talking about like parts of the story besides just like relying on like it'd be cool to minimal to spend more time. What was the fucking zone that he was in again?
He was in the dark zone.
So it'd been really cool if the minimal would like have that character development build up in that
So
area.
with the sequel, if they do Daisy in 2 or 3, there's Luigi's chance to shine right there.
Like if they do Daisy in the second movie and whatnot, I want this movie to focus on Luigi over
Right,
Mario.
exactly.
Hopefully they will.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Illumination and Nintendo will take the feedback from the fans.
Oh
yeah,
no, straight
definitely.
up they
If
will.
they don't, they're stupid.
all right, so I guess I could throw my final thoughts.
All right.
So where I am disappointed that it didn't go as high as they should. They played it a little too.
It was a little safe, I admit that.
Oh, straight up.
because not many risks was taken.
No.
So
But
Elaborate
guess
a
it's
little bit,
fine,
honestly.
but-
so when I say that, it's like when they actually split apart, or when Peach wasn't Mary Sue, or when Donkey Kong didn't really have much of a feature. He's just a guy in it's there,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and we're told was a good character, but even he got underutilized some of the cases.
Sure.
He did.
Scenarios. Just a lot of players of this song.
Mind putting your microphone closer to you, Quinn. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's peaking good enough on you.
Just say something.
Question, answer, blah.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
All right.
Okay, never
Alright,
mind.
So anyway, the fact I actually enjoyed the movie as as it I can't enjoy it as a whole.
Yeah.
It's because like as
Mm.
I really do I didn't expect much, but at the same time they gave me very just a fucking fucking titty. The fact of the but how this is gonna be cuckoo clocks.
Oh, and
I'm expecting bigger, absolutely bigger for the next. Because compared to like the recent video game movies, especially how big of a rise it is, it's like this is probably the most mid-week at it.
so I would say that Mario 2, the movie, is going to be like an improvement as Sonic 2 was to Sonic 1.
Agreed.
At least that's the expectation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Sonic 2 was way better than the first one.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yes,
Like,
it was.
way better.
Yeah.
Now in the first defense, like they had to play it safe, so it's
Yeah.
like okay, like it was still a great movie. Then 2 came, it was like, hey, fuck the first movie.
Yeah.
This is all that matters.
Well, so my opinion was the first Sonic
Right.
movie was like a 5 or 6 out of 10. It was okay. It was fine. The sequel was like a good 8, almost 9 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
So like blows the first out of the water.
Well, I mean, I'm still disappointed on that sequel, Olive Garden. I'm just
Yeah.
Maybe the third. Maybe the third.
Shadow goes to a Great American Cookie.
You see that's when Shadow decides, you know what, maybe I'll be a
Is
good
this
guy.
one really meant by chocolate?
But we will talk about that one when we can.
Yeah. Anyway, so
So, final rating, I will give Super Mario Bros. 5 out.
and that's completely fair.
That's fair.
You see, the reason I gave it an 8, I like whenever I watch a movie for the first time ever, I immediately look at it in 3 different views at the same time.
Right.
Now for this, because it's a game-based movie, I look at it as a gamer. I look at it as just a normie who has never experienced nerd culture like at all.
Right.
And I look at it as an asshole critic. My asshole critic side wants to give it like a 4 to a 6 because it's like, kind of like that one douchebag on the New York Post I read earlier and whatnot. It's like, what the fuck is this childish shit? But then my asshole critic side is also like, wait, this is meant for children. Never mind. Fuck
Right.
that.
And-
So it goes up.
Yeah, and that's why I give it a 6.5
Yeah.
because, there was so much potential,
Oh yeah.
to knock it out of the park. But the money's going to say otherwise.
Alright.
Yeah.
Now, here's a question for you. Does this movie have rewatch value?
Yes.
I think it does.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
Alright.
But
Yeah.
Well, not just, I mean, like,
because I feel the movie, especially if you see it in the theaters, it's great for family.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
sucks ass for friends.
No, okay, so
I
here's
disagree.
where I disagree. Here's where I disagree.
Okay.
I agree with you that it is great for kids and everything. And normally, I hate when I go to the theater and it's full of kids. This time I loved it because the one kid behind us was fucking hilarious. He's like, oh, he's gonna die.
That was like the best theater to be in with kids. No crying.
Yeah, it
Oh
was
my God.
it was actually good because there's a lot of older people there too, for sure.
Exactly.
Like I hate, like either it's crying or the kids don't stop talking.
Yeah.
But this is the one time I'm like, keep talking, kids,
talking.
you're hilarious.
Yeah, the kids were great. Ones
Like,
behind us were awesome.
Mom, look, it's Mario.
No.
Look, Mom, it's Mario.
No, like-
oh, he's gonna die.
No. What I meant by said, don't bring your friends, don't bring anyone adult.
Yeah.
No.
No, like I would totally bring adults to this movie if we're all high. I would totally go to this movie.
Really
high.
now? Okay.
Yes.
I would actually go to this movie again just to see how high you guys would be.
You mean how high the 3 of us would be? Or the
Yes.
4 of us? Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Don't make me high. I'll be your designated driver.
Oh,
No, bro, I drive amazing high. Remember that. I drive better when I'm high, actually.
Because I'll be honest, I am tempted to go see this movie again.
No, bro, if you want to actually, if we want to record ourselves reacting while a few of us are stoned and you're just like laughing at us, I'm down for that. When the DVD comes out, let's 100% do that.
Dude, I will get this.
Should probably get their reactions. I'd just be like, wow, look at the special effects.
All right.
Oh, so
I do have a couple other Easter eggs and references I do want to bring up that really got me going. One I called out immediately when Donkey Kong and Mario fell into the water. Please let there be the eel. Please let there be
Yeah,
the eel.
no,
I was
I-
like, oh yes, there's the eel.
Seeing your reaction,
Bro, no, you were like 3 people over to my right, and I could hear you the entire time.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, well, shit.
Yeah, between like Matt and Chris, it was fucking amazing. You guys were having so much fun.
No, dude,
Yeah.
me and Matt are talking to each other the entire fucking movie and stuff.
I can hear
No, okay,
everybody.
okay. Fucking in the beginning, still, like right before they go in the sewers, when the pipe blows up and Brooklyn's starting to flood for some fucking reason, whatever it was,
Mm.
I'm literally like, duck hunts, because there's a bar with the duck hunt
Yeah.
duck on and whatnot. And Matt's just like, yeah, duck hunt and whatnot. And then I'm like, and even pointing for Matt, he's like, oh, that's what you mean. I'm like, dumb fuck.
So yeah, that's why I'm saying, it's great for replays. You can just go back to the film and just count all the nostalgia that's.
Yeah.
Speaking of more nostalgia, those warp pipes that getting to Peach's castle.
That
Yeah.
shit was
That was funny.
hilarious.
The clear ones.
Oh yeah,
That-
and Mario's trying to get lost. Like, hey, where am I supposed to go? Oh,
Yeah.
come on!
The clear ones and the colored
Oh, the
ones.
colored ones,
Because
too.
you didn't
And-
see which one Toad wins.
And
Yeah.
honestly, where Mario's trying to figure out, it reminded me of the Mario Party minigame where you're trying to find which door leads to the
Yeah,
end.
for the,
That's
for the
complete
Haunted Mansion
RNG.
one. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and actually, there's a lot of Mamma Mia.
Mamma
Yeah.
Mia!
Or
said
it's a
the
me.
bus.
Oh my god.
It's alright.
Who else was
Drunk?
surprised that they actually used Peach's castle design from the OG video games for
It
this?
doesn't shock me.
I
but it was
wasn't.
nice.
I wasn't surprised. I was just like, damn, they made it look good.
Yeah.
Right.
That's cool. Yeah.
Or how about this old liner that the Toad said, "Oh, you want to go in here? Sorry, but the princess is in another castle."
Yeah.
Oh my god, that pretentious Toad was like my favorite Toad, besides Toad himself. My goodness, but no, okay. Now my one gripe with Donkey Kong. This is after the Rainbow Road. This is after the eel pops up. This is while Mario and Donkey Kong are inside the eel, and they're trying to have that emotional moment, which does lead to two of the best jokes by Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
But by the way, this is original Seth Rogen. Like, whether you see him or not.
Yeah, this really is like OG Seth Rogen shit. No, like Donkey Kong's like I'm not just the guy that hits stuff, and like my dad just sees me as a failure, as a mistake, shit like that, whatnot. So Mario's trying to do what you always do in these movies, whatnot. But yeah, my dad thinks I'm a fucking joke too. Well, your dad's right. And like, okay, Donkey Kong is drowning in the water because for some reason he doesn't know how to fucking swim for whatever fucking reason.
Yeah,
Even though he swims a lot in country.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
Seth
does.
Rogen is probably the it's one of those tropes from for you.
Yeah. And so Donkey Kong's like drowning in the water. Mario saves him, and he's like, "Oh my god, you saved me!" Don't mention it. I won't. This would be embarrassing as hell. I was like, wow. I love those bits, but like the whole like when he's trying to complain about like, oh, he's like a failure to his dad. It's like, wow, we really didn't get much of that. It's just like that came completely out of left
It
field.
kind of was, because he wasn't really a failure before
Yeah.
that.
And
Like,
Donkey Kong, don't get too sore because you lost to Mario in a cat suit.
Well, no, it was one of those
I
like.
mean, and especially just kind of flattens it because if he felt like that much of a fuck up, why is he champion?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why it's like it felt completely out of left field.
It
and
really
stuff.
was.
It led to an amazing joke,
Exactly. It
Yeah.
was just set up a joke.
Yeah.
and which I can work with that. But again, that's where the one critic side of my brain's like, this movie's dumb because they didn't even explain that. But it's also like, you know what? It was hilarious. I don't give a fuck.
So I mean, if I want to put a label to the film, it's mindless fun.
Yeah.
Like just, I mean, like it's especially it's for gamers like even like people that grew up or what was it, like Mario Bros came out in what year?
90, 85, I believe.
Yeah, so
Super Mario on the
like
NES.
the series is damn near 40 years old, and
Yeah.
you're expecting everybody to know everything right off the bat. So if you're not a gamer, stay out of the damn theater.
Honestly, speaking of gamer moment, the probably best gamer moment for OG fans, Peach's obstacle course.
That was
That
cool.
was, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that was a great fucking scene.
That was
also.
straight up like Mario Brothers 1 and 3 right there.
I will say my favorite thing with Peach during that was the way they were like, "Hey, I'm gonna use my dress to float." I'm like,
That was a nice 2
Wow.
reference.
that animation for the floating was just like, wow, I love that.
Props to the animation and editing team, camera team, and the fucking special effects team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Visual side
giving
was
us
excellent.
everything
Yeah,
about the OG
physics
one
all
that
around.
made
Yeah.
it beautiful. Got your fire stick things, bullet bills, mecha piranha plants,
Mhm.
the blocks and whatnot.
So my opinion
I want to make a
overall
right now.
is
That'd
like
be
if so for me as somebody who's enjoyed a large majority of the Mario games, it was a solid 8 out of 10, a very good first effort. If I had not played a Mario game and had only like my parents' familiarity, this would be like probably like a 5 out of 10, maybe. The jokes still land for the most part, but like a lot of the stuff would have gone over my head.
Yeah,
that's fair. Now,
I
okay,
cannot give this over 8 for the moment.
That's fair. That is really fair. I agree with all of that.
That's why I say it's. I figured that it would. Sorry.
Now, here's a question I got for everyone. If you've never played games before in your life, doesn't matter if it's Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft, whatever,
Right.
never played a video game before in your life, whether you're a child or an adult, would this movie be a good reason for you to be like, I want to play games now?
Yeah.
Probably
I can see
not.
If you're a little kid,
That's a good question,
But then
honestly.
again,
Like if you're an adult like our age, I don't think this would be like I need to play Mario now.
no. From a little
no.
kid's perspective, yeah.
From a kid's perspective,
I don't know if I can
sure,
put
but-
put that in my
it'd be
mindset.
a nice push for a little.
Yeah.
See, for kids, 100%,
Yeah.
it'd be a reason to be like, I want to play games now.
Mhm.
As an adult, I wouldn't say it's 100% of a reason, but it's like, you know what? I'm kind of interested because I enjoyed this movie with my nephew or whatever.
Mhm.
What do
Right.
you think it's the
Right.
toy rights?
It'd be
McDonald's
something
or
more
Burger
like
King?
you'd want to play a Mario game with your cousin or a nephew. Then
Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Keith.
I
What?
said, who do you think gets the toy rights for like McDonald's or Burger King when they start regularly
Yes.
like the fucking
Yes.
toy?
actually, I think didn't one of them already have the toy rights?
We'd have to Google
I think
that.
it was like McDonald's. I want to say.
Well, speaking of toys, I actually do have a Bowser figuring I bought from Walmart right on that table over there.
Nice.
Yeah, go get that, Sin.
Ooh,
Mike 1, Mike 2, Mike 1,
now
Mike
to
2.
the X-rated part of it.
Right. So, I guess the
Yep, that's the boy.
here it is.
That's actually a pretty good size too.
Oh, but hey, this movie was only meant to sell merchandise like this figurine.
And that's the only one I actually bought. Yeah, I saw this Bowser figuring at Walmart. I figured, what the heck, why not?
I saw
pretty cool.
I saw it at GameStop a couple times.
I believe.
This particular figurine?
Yeah.
He's not bendable.
Oh,
Wait, does he have a
Bendy.
light in his mouth?
yeah,
Alright.
yeah, there's a little light in there.
Ah,
So within the next film, like,
Articulation.
what are some of the expectations we need from like everything?
so me
What
personally,
I mentioned first of all.
me personally, I want Rosalie in the next film, but I see her being in the third.
Third would make more sense.
Yeah. For the next film, I do see more of like maybe Brooklyn and the Mushroom Kingdom are like fusing. That's how we get New Kong City.
Right.
But like it's also I would be fine if it's still like a separate universe thing, but like there's more of a bridge. But it's like I can see it being more Luigi Daisy focused,
Yeah.
and Mario and Peach are just fucking off somewhere else.
Yeah.
I want to see a stronger script,
Oh yeah.
a much stronger.
Well,
script.
now that you've already established
This-
the universe,
Honestly, this would be a good opportunity to bring in the Koopa kids.
Yeah,
That's honestly.
that's why I said
And Bowser Jr. is their leader.
that's why I said earlier about Bowser Jr. is him
Yeah.
being the villain for the second movie.
But we didn't mention the other Koopalings, though, for that brief moment.
So technically, one of them is already mentioned in this movie on the
yeah,
piano.
Lemmy,
I mean, like,
No,
or,
on the piano.
Ludwig, yeah,
Ludwig Koopa.
yeah.
Oh, yes! I
Yeah.
forgot about that!
Ludwig von Koopa.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, that was like that piano was made by Ludwig, which is one of Bowser's kids.
Yep.
That's the blue-haired one, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is correct.
Yeah. So,
But going back to what I was saying about the writing, I mean, just some of you. There's a difference of bigger script and stronger script
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
because like they got a lot to work with. Don't get it wrong, but what I mean by that, I mean I want a lot of payoffs. Like,
oh, Chris, we got a comment.
all right, we need.
Oh, that's my cousin now. Thanks. How was the movie? Sorry, late to the chat. Well, we've been talking about it for quite some time, honestly, with
Right.
spoilers. So
Yeah, we've been.
you might. So
It's good.
So hopefully, if you haven't seen the movie, maybe thank God you haven't listened to us earlier.
Good shit is all we'll say.
Yeah,
Go
like
see
that.
it. Stop listening for the next like 5 minutes.
It's a fun movie.
Because when I talk about stronger script, I need things to be a little more. Because like like if Peach is going to be be this strong of a character, Luigi is still strengthening up. Mario, still trying to bring more of a language.
Yeah, I hope
I think
Wario's the
everything
next one.
just like literally solidified.
I think Wario should be the
Build
villain
up.
of the sequel, personally.
But Jack Black, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yep. You're not gonna beat Jack Black, honestly.
Just go home, get an Oscar, don't smack Will Smith. I mean, like, it would be
Huh.
fine.
Okay, now. Okay, if Wario and Waluigi were in these movies, who would you want the voice?
Ooh,
That's a good
damn, that's a good one.
Wario and Waluigi.
You know,
I'd
Charles
have to think
Martinet
about
carried
that.
the voice for. Nah, that wouldn't work.
I mean,
you
let's-
can't get the actors maybe do double roles, I believe.
Let's be real. Waluigi won't appear because he never appears in any outside of the Mario Party games.
Waluigi has never been in a mainline Mario
That's
game.
what I mean,
Only
yeah.
inside shit.
Yep.
Yes.
Actually, well, do you want to count the Mario
Danny
Land
DeVito.
games as main continuity?
From what I've looked online, it only.
But he's not in Mario Land.
He is actually in Mario Land and 2. He's the main guy, main villain.
No, that's Wario.
Yeah, that is Wario.
Yeah, no, we're
It's
talking
not
about
Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. And then of course there's the.
but I definitely
hell,
want Wario voiced as Danny DeVito.
I could definitely. see
Danny
it.
DeVito would be perfect,
I
actually.
think
Actually,
Danny DeVito would.
yeah, I could see it.
Okay, so Wario gets a fire flower, and so Danny DeVito's like, so this guy came at me, right?
If they got Danny DeVito, I would be like, we would have to see that at midnight.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I need
Actually,
to.
would it be weird? John Leguizamo, Waluigi, because he played zany characters before,
You know, I wouldn't be against it.
I mean,
and it'd be a hell of a kill. Switch.
no, okay.
And
so
a heck of a callback to.
it'd be a callback. It'd also be a reason for him to get off his high horse and be like, look, you got your inclusivity that you've been claiming and shit.
Yeah.
Because given if John Leguizamo was playing Waluigi, it'd be like, oh, Latin American versus Italian, which is Luigi. So it's like I can see that culture war.
Right.
I can see that culture war right there.
But until like Miyamoto showed and say, "Hey, homie."
Yeah, no, like I can see that. So Danny DeVito as Wario and John Leguizamo as Waluigi. I'd be down for that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, now that you say it, it has to be Danny DeVito. Like, Danny DeVito would be the perfect Wario. They even have similar figures.
So Thor's.
That means he can do the mocap for him too.
Exactly. Oh, man.
Oh my goodness. No, like okay, I don't want Wario and Waluigi to be the villains. I want them to be like the heroes. Like first they think they're the villains.
No,
but
they
they're,
should be the anti-heroes in the third movie. They should be the villains in the sequel.
But like okay, in the sequel, I want them to think they're the villains.
Sure.
But then Bowser Jr. is just like, no, fuck you guys. This is my movie. This is me being a villain.
That would be okay. I'd be fine with that
I'm
too.
I'm not paying you for your services, and then just like drops them.
Why
And
can't I
then-
see a standoff between them two for
Yeah,
this?
Man, just a lot of other actors I want to see. I want Shaquille O'Neal.
Ooh.
That
Freaking Shaq? Oh.
That'd be so stupid. That'd be kind of great.
Yeah.
But Birdo would have to do kung fu, so it would be Shaq Fu.
oh, jar, get the throw the jar.
We had to have at least one jar moment here, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Apparently. All right, so we've been at this for an hour and 18 now.
I guess fine. One
I got nothing left to say. Actually, did we want to bring the locations up into this, or did we do that already?
we kind of already
We
did.
kind of did.
All right, then I've said my piece.
Yeah, no, like I mean, I hope we see more like Mario Worlds in the future.
Yeah, that's what I was going to point
Yeah.
out. The final question is like, what do you guys expect for like from everything for the second?
Like I said, Sahara Land in the sequel, and then the whole galaxy in the third one. That's my
so
prediction.
more world building or universe?
Yeah.
building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expanding. Sequel will expand more on what the world map shows.
Yeah.
3 will expand more on the galaxy.
While I do also agree with you, I would like a stronger script and stuff going forward. I'm also fine with scripts like this, just as long as they don't do characters dirty like Luigi did.
Yeah.
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 He always gets done.
Because, I mean, the movie's only an hour and a half long. I'd like the sequel to be like 2 hours.
Yeah. Let's see here. I mean, make more references, like someone's called Kirby in the movie.
Yeah.
It's-
I'd like to see more Nintendo references.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yep. I'd like to see something that looks like Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but then it turns out, nope, it's just a weird balloon or skyscraper.
They would have to make a Super Smash Bros. Movie for that.
Oh no! Like
In fact, I
this
wouldn't be
point,
surprised
yeah.
if this is the start
Yeah.
of the Smash Bros. Universe.
I mean,
kind of like how Iron Man eventually ended up being part of the MCU. There.
Yes.
no, like
So are you calling Sonic Iron Man over there? Like, what's good?
No, like, okay, like, I remember when the Scoob movie came out a couple years ago, that was supposed to be the start of the Wacky Races universe, and I would have loved that shit, but then it never happened because
Sadness.
people want to talk shit.
Wait, and words of that. Rat. Double rat!
Oh, man. Okay. But yeah, anything on you, Keith?
I want to add?
Yeah.
Stay safe. Don't get hit by cars.
Don't do drugs.
Do drugs.
Well,
but in the comfort of your home. Don't kill anybody with your car.
Always be with safe people. People that make you feel safe.
Enjoy a movie. Go see the Mario movie.
Go see it again if you want.
Yeah, see it again. See it 5 times. See it 10 times.
Look, I'm
Like
not
I said.
giving Nintendo all my money.
Get naked and watch it with your
like
wife.
I say, like, unless you're high, don't bring your friend.
Yeah.